Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Cancer. Keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Cancer. If you'd like a personal reading, click the first link in the description down below. Repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. You'll also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. So if you go check that out, go and go buy something, really appreciate that. Currently have a sale going on. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So Cancers, let's say some prayers first. So number 39, the goddess Kali. Cancer, my eye is twitching, and my eye usually just does not ever twitch. Where is this card at? Maybe going to somewhere that has like a hot climate or something with that. So it says Kali, goddess of enlightenment, wisdom and grace. You are the beginning and the end. You are beyond this journey, beyond suffering, beyond all experience, Kali. Wow. Nirodha, Shakti. You who still the incessant influxes of being and bring peace. I call upon your wisdom to break cycles that need be broken. You are absolute in the completion. I rest in you now, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. And then we have number 31 with Sweeping Sister Willow. Beloved Cornian, Sweeping Sister Willow, with gracefulness and surrender into love, you forgave great transgressions against you because you chose wisdom and spiritual growth. You do not hide your anger, you simply chose to let it go and find peace and compassion in your heart. You are free to ascend into bliss. Please bless me that I may draw upon my own wisdom and spiritual growth to forgive and empower myself now. I allow Sweeping Sister Willow to gently wash my heart clean. Alright, Cancer. So that's prayers for you now. Let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Number 24 was Soul Cage, Rescue, Escape from Captivity and Restriction. Number 25, the Selkie in Her Skin, Reclaiming Your Authenticity. Number 19 with Atlantis, Rapid Development, Excellent Success. And for your last card here, we have number 42, Wave of Power, Surge of Power, Upswing in Energy, Exhilarating Movement. I would say Sagittarius, there for a moment. But, Cancer, it feels like you're reclaiming your authenticity here. You're getting out of the cage of what you may have felt restricted. Okay? And now you're having this big surge of power where things are going to be moving for you very fast. Alright, Cancer? And this is terms of like success. You understand? Let's read more of the book to understand more. There's deeper messages in the book, and if you don't like me reading out the book, you can go somewhere else. I like reading. It says a feeling of connection to crystals, to sea creatures, to being able to heal and work with people telepathically, an urgent desire to do something more meaningful with your life, past life memories as an Atlantean or even a dolphin, or other sea creatures surfacing, learning to swim, dive, mermaid, scuba dive, and a desire to be beneath the waves, connection to ancient sacred sites, feelings of bliss, connection, and higher powers and abilities returning to you, a sense of being one with angels, animals, wizards, and all, a wonderful variety of beings in your life who have so much in common with you, greater powers of communication, less fear, and feeling you have great abilities and fearlessness to explore them. Perhaps for the first time this lifetime, not being so concerned with making a mistake, a sharpening of abilities and appreciation of science, the desire to experiment and develop abilities Astonishment of seeing how quickly you can advance, flow, high vibrations, sophistication, logic, and brilliance are heightened. Okay? So everything's heightened for you because you're becoming more connected here. Okay? Now that you're released out of the cage. Now you're able to progress, now you're able to be successful here. It says, feeling trapped, restricted, squeezed, or limited, you may be within the confines of a soul cage. The soul cage is every compromise you've ever made that cut a little bit of your soul off. Every time you lied to keep the peace, it is the job you took because you thought you could never make a living doing what you love. It is every piece of unnecessary insurance we are sold. Every time we are told to live in fear, and every time we are encouraged by our culture to live as though we are in great danger. This card in the mirrors now ask, I'll ask you, do you wish to free yourself from the soul cage? It need not be done all at once, for there may be many bars and chains and many locks. By little, they will help you rediscover the joys of living according to the stories that your soul wants to tell, and you will be free. It's soaking your skin. It says, if this card has come to you, it is time to dance, to be free, and to join the groups of women who simply wish to be. Free to dance under the moonlight, free of dogma and even of political correctness, a time without children, without relationships, and without other couples around you. The joys of being single, or of being free. A time to leave family and partners for a while to claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments, do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to take care of you. This may be code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender. You can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to a regular time out. In that safe haven, it is now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures. When we do this, our freedom becomes natural to us. Do not support practices or companies that benefit from seal hunts that still take place. Visit the Selkie lore and legend, the Orkney Isles in the far north of Scotland, Iceland, the Scandinavia's northern island, and are called seas, or travel in visions, past life memories, and dreams, and set your Selkie self free. It says it is time for you to seek out and optimize the power of natural cycles. As a great wave of power is gathering, instead of being a voyeur as it passes by, watching and observing, as you have so often done, you can now watch this wave rise up high and find yourself traveling and moving at a great pace through many changes you have long sought to make. See that everything that you've been desiring, Cancer, everything that you've been wanting to do, now it's coming at a fast pace. So you've been wanting to, let's say for example, you've been wanting to travel, that's coming at a fast pace. You've been wanting to be successful in your life, that's coming at a fast pace. The opportunities for that, there's growth happening. You see what I'm saying? Yourself traveling at great pace with the changes you to make. This is a time of triumph, of harnessing and directing and asserting your will. Because you're asserting your will here, Cancer. Now you have no restrictions, and knowing that what it is you want. The power is gathering. It'll be here soon. Decide now what it is you want, for you can move in the direction of your dreams and succeed. At this amazing, impressive time, rise up because you too have the power, and you are part of this great cycle. It is glorious time to participate and be at the forefront. Feel the force within you match the power that approaches you. Together, when fused, that can be a great time of progress and magic. Alright, Cancer, so that's messages for you. Let's get some runes and charms yourself. We have number 7. Lucky number 7, Cancer. We have Hathor. We have the Moonbeam, which connect with the moon, connect with the stars, connect with the night, and the beetle, Cancer. I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. We have the sun beetle. It's connecting with both the sun and the moon. That is balanced there. We have these 2 dragon lips, one being fire, one being water. Maybe your lover, either now or in the future at some point, would be that of a Sagittarius. Because you have these like this, and then what I was going to say earlier, we have this moth girl, which is connected with the moth, which is connected to the moon here. Cancer. We have Serapis Bay, which is Sun and Master of Light, which you are connected to. You have Obsidian, which is Protective Stone. And even though it feels like things are still, they're not, because you're going through a successful cycle here. So, that's all I have for you. Like I said, First link in the description down below for personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop, going to go buy something, really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, like, subscribe. Bye guys.